let's talk about Fantastic Beasts. I want to tackle this at a couple angles. It doesn't surprise me that Fantastic Beasts is canceled. The sequels are no longer in development. But David Zaslav wants J.K. Rowling to come back for some more Harry Potter movies. So that is going to upset some people. Not a surprise, the Fantastic Beasts movie franchise is no longer moving forward. Them recasting Johnny Depp was a bad decision, to say the least. He was the main draw to that franchise. Then not to mention the Ezra Miller drama going on. They had to underwrite his character pretty much in the last one. Mads Mikkelsen as Grindelwald was fine. It's just kind of a more boring take. And he didn't bring anything special to the character like Johnny Depp did. And as far as the sequels not moving forward, we got 3 Fantastic Beasts movies. It ended, it didn't, it had an ending. It didn't really have a big cliffhanger. So they can easily sprinkle in some of those plot lines that they wanted to tell in these newer Harry Potter movies, like flashbacks or whatever they decide to do. Okay, so Fantastic Beasts and the third one underperformed. I didn't watch it in theaters. I waited till HBO Max. It's just not a surprise. It just ended it was a downer to just. I liked the Crimes of Grindelwald the best. And then as far as the Newt story, they kind of just pared his character down with every film. And it started to be more about Dumbledore. So just to have it called Fantastic Beasts was like a disservice to that whole element of the franchise. Give us a Dumbledore trilogy then, right? Anyways, Fantastic Beasts is done. What is not done is Harry Potter. Interesting that David Zaslav came out and said this now. A few weeks ago, Daniel Radcliffe himself says, he was happy to hear that J.K. Rowling wasn't going to write any more Harry Potter books, at least with Harry in them. He's moved on from that character. He's like, I'm done with Harry for a while. It took me years to get away from Harry Potter. I'm not trying to go back to it right this second. So that's saying he's not trying to come back at all in the next few years. I'm saying maybe I would love it. I want a Cursed Child movie because that's the book that J.K. Rowling wrote with the other writers for the play or whatever. So that's canon. Cursed Child is canon. Oh, we hate the Cursed Child. Cursed Child ruined the franchise. Okay, that's your opinion. It's your opinion. It's okay. I like Cedric Diggory as a Death Eater. Sick. I like the time travel elements. I have no issues at all with Cursed Child. I mean, let me know what your problems with the Cursed Child was, whether like Voldemort having a kid or whatever. Let me know. So Harry Potter movies. Now, does he want movies or does he want a series? I don't want him to recast Harry. I don't want an HBO Max series that tells the story of the movies again just with a different cast. I don't want that. I think a lot of us don't want that. We want Daniel Radcliffe coming back. But if he doesn't want to come back, then where do you go from here? Do you give Hermione a movie? Draco a movie? Are they doing spin-off movies like that? There's so many opportunities to tell stories within this universe that I think sticking with Harry Potter is kind of short-sighted. You could do a Slytherin movie about the start of Slytherin, or do Hogwarts, the movie, like a trilogy about Hogwarts and how it got created. You can do a Voldemort trilogy with Harry's parents. There's a lot of things you can do with this franchise. So I'm concerned with David Zaslav about wanting to focus on Harry Potter. But that can mean anything involved with Harry Potter. He could be using Harry Potter as a general term. So we will see. What do you guys want out of a Harry Potter franchise? Do you want a bunch of spin-offs? Do you want an origin story of Hogwarts? Or do you want a series about the other schools all around the world? What do you want to see out of Harry Potter? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Yes! Fantastic Beasts, Harry Potter, possible Cursed Child movie, J.K. Rowling Rowling getting involved. Oh, J.K. Rowling. Oh, you know what? If you have a problem with J.K. Rowling, that's fine. But just know, this is her. That's her franchise. Harry Potter is her franchise. She will always be attached to it. She will always have her input be attached to it because that's her franchise. That's it. You can't argue that. It's her franchise. She wrote Cursed Child. Doesn't matter if you hated it. It's canon. It's canon.